Chat, am I cooked? Yeah, probably. If you have to ask you're cooked, then you are probably cooked. Alright, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, boom.
This complete moron of a streamer is facing up to life in prison for a stupid kick challenge, and he wasn't even invited to compete in it to begin with. So, how do we get here? Well, in my last video on this situation, we found out there was a streamer by the name of Shuvy, and just a few months ago, Shuvy decided to trespass onto a police and fire rescue training facility.
Oh, like, of all the places you could go to? Like, what?
In Fairfax County, Virginia. And unfortunately for him, that means he had literal stream snipers.
The way we should go down there for sure. No. Wherever there's a do not enter, that's always where you gotta enter that.
No!
Run and sprint and get the out because they're gonna come back. They got a helicopter. Well, they got thermal. Maybe they didn't find us, right?
I have something right here.
How low IQ? How much butter do you have between your ears, and instead of water sloshing in your brain, it's literally butter? You're butter-brained as fuck. You sneeze and butter comes out of your fucking nose. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yep. I say a couple of people. Yeah. Stand up! Man, the wood! Alright, Fairfax 1, the subjects are coming out with their hands up. I'm sorry. Great job, everybody.
This
I'm sorry.
would be why you don't trespass into a police training facility. So,
Look, if you're gonna be stupid, I don't know. Like, okay, you trespassed onto someone's property and then you got arrested. Like, okay, you're dumb. A police training facility, as if that's not, like, guarded and, like, got security cameras. Like,
you would think, maybe, just maybe, that would be a big lesson. Apparently not, because unfortunately for Shuvy, just a month later, his desperate attempts for internet fame would then get him arrested yet again, facing life in prison this time.
Wait. They didn't jail him the first time. They didn't jail him the first time. Let that sink in. They gave him a chance, and then he went and did it again and got life. You know what? Fuck him.
As the streamer Aiden Ross announced that he would give the streamers Sam Bond and Sweater Gods $70,000 if they stayed to live stream the hurricane. So Scuba Ryan tweeted this, which is vague, I guess, but for some reason a bunch of other streamers thought this was for any streamer. And this was just an apparent open invite. If you stream and survive the hurricane, Aiden was going to give you $70,000. Hence why you had that guy on the air mattress outside, and now Shuvy breaking into condos for shelter while live streaming it. And now we have way more content.
I have no faith in this generation, man. I have to rub my eyes. Just give me a minute. I don't know how you can be so stupid to, like, throw your life away for clout. Okay, you killed someone, maybe, like, you're getting back to them, maybe you're involved in gang activity, you don't know any better. You decided to do this just for clout. I don't know. Go play Minecraft, man. Stop doing this. Bad parenting? Yeah, bad parenting used to, like, you know, involve, I don't know, being weird in school, or, like, being weird to girls or boys. No way. I gotta go ruin my life and infiltrate a police training ground.
Context of what actually happened in those condos, as the Twitter user KickClips was kind enough to send over the full stream. He was also the one who let me know about the 2 streamers who were given the challenge, and that it wasn't an open-ended challenge for any Kick streamer. So because of this full stream now we know that Shuvy drove his car into the parking garage of this unfinished condominium. In my last video, we thought he was doing this to apartments that have been evacuated. While that's partially true because the whole area was in a state of emergency and had been evacuated, but nobody lived in that building yet. So that at least helped to make him look not as bad. Unfortunately for Shuvy, though, all of his information is out there due to his previous arrest and the fact that he was live streaming everything he was doing. So the police knew exactly who they were looking for and where
they got stream spied by the police, man.
Where he was. So for Shuvi,
That is so
it's a little bit
strong.
late to get his information off the internet. But for a normal person, it's still doable. Well, how do you reduce the amount of information about you that's on the internet? And if you want to do so, you need to combat data brokers. Because we've all signed up for something with our number, then suddenly you're being spammed by all sorts of telemarketers and scammers, especially now that we're in the election season. I mean, there's just so much spam coming in from that. But data brokers, they take your information from various sites and they sell them to the highest bidder. The only problem is there's just way too many of these sites that you're going to have to email every single one a takedown request for your information. And before you know it, you're spending more time doing that than a part-time job. But that's where today's sponsor, Incogni, comes in, because they manage all of that for you. They'll scan the internet for your information and automatically send takedown requests. And they will keep checking for you to make sure that you don't get put back into the system. I've now been using Incogni for about 1 year, and it's already had 287 data collectors take my information down, which has saved me roughly 215 hours. So I am happy there's a solution to this massive problem. And hey, if you're dealing with the same issues, you can use my code Atozy for 60% off your first year. For me, the service has already been a massive win because the spam calls I used to receive have pretty much vanished, but that's just sadly the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what data collectors collect. The crazier stuff would be your shopping habits,
for your
address, social security number, and employment history. So I'm grateful Incogni wanted to support the channel and allow me to promote a product I personally use and enjoy. So again, if you think Incogni could help you, you can go to incogni.com/Atozy by clicking the link right below to start taking your personal data off the market. But without further ado, let's continue the video. So the stream starts off with him laying on the kitchen counter trying to get some rest. He tosses and turns for about an hour until he gets up to do something because of how bad the dust is. You know, just the casual side effects of breaking into a construction site and living in someone's condo without any AC being on.
Dude, I woke up with a stuffy nose from dust. A stuffy dust nose.
Whoa, bro, no way, really?
Dusty nose.
Crusty ass
That cannot
bitch.
be good.
But then he presents his problem.
I hope that he got asbestos up his nose or something.
The sus part is I don't even know if I'm here alone or not. You're in a red zone? Chat, I need to move now. I think. I need to go now. Before shit gets critical.
But instead of leaving, he decides to set up camp, and he does so in the dumbest way possible. For one, he's live streaming himself trespass and breaking and entering, so you know people have already reported him and authorities are watching. But then he goes down to his car to get a gas generator to bring up to his apartment and
No, his apartment is strong.
fire on up there. Dude's apparently never heard of carbon monoxide poisoning.
You know what would have been really based is that the police leave him there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the police didn't think this through. They should have left him there.
He then also starts to realize that he's not alone in the building.
Chat, did you guys see this, bro? The tape is gone off of the thing that moves in and out. Did you guys see it? I was in effing, bro. Someone's been here. Someone took off the tape. I could have got locked out.
But despite the warning signs, he just continues to unload and set up his little death trap.
Should have let natural selection take its course, man. I know it's probably just like a fire hazard thing. Like he could have burned the building down and like done a lot of more damage. But sometimes I just wish there was a possibility to just have let things happen and just you know, see what happens.
Yeah, he actually spends about an hour moving this generator around while streaming.
Bro, I don't think I realized how heavy this is. I'm too weak. I might actually be cooked.
Yeah, you're more than cooked, buddy.
No way. 144 steps.
This guy's so stupid.
I didn't even get up one floor. I have to do that 11 more times. There's no way I'm going to be able to bring this back down and return it.
To be fair, these things are really heavy, but still.
Then his next problem
Yeah.
was he needed to figure out how to get internet if he was going to stream through the hurricane. So I guess he had some Starlink with him. And I mean, watching this guy try to figure out how to set up a Starlink device was incredibly painful. I get that he might
Oh my god, my parents know how to set up a Starlink. They have Starlink. Yeah, I don't know, man. If my parents who are literally really illiterate in technology, yeah, I don't know. I think you're cooked.
not be the brightest, hence why we're talking about his incredibly stupid actions here, but wow.
All right, let's see. I have an idea.
Oh my god.
Watch, bro. I'm literally genius.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're so smart.
All right. Well, realistically, I'd put the cord through the hole. I'm not a genius.
This is all Aiden Ross's fault, by the way. Like, he said this, and then a bunch of dipshits are doing this. What's Starlink? It's getting internet from a satellite dish. Yeah, that's the short end of it. It's satellite internet that's decent enough to, like, you know, have it all over the world.
Yes. God damn it.
Not this dumbass's fault. No, it's not. I think that it's more so Aiden Ross's fault because these dumb fucks are so engrossed in his stupid lifestyle that they want to be like him, that they'll want to do stupid shit like this to get his attention. Yeah. Why not both? Well, I'm just saying that I don't think it's just this guy's fault. It's definitely more so Aiden Ross's fault. It's just like, I don't know. This guy should be like at a 7-Eleven, like, I don't know, trying to like score some weed. Instead of doing this stupid shit.
Yeah, nah, this is weak as fuck anyway. No! Oh my. Oh nah, I'm calling it.
What are you scared
gonna-
of? The thing fell?
Break before I even get to use it.
Yeah, that went on for about an hour as well until he
Bro, it is not that hard to set up Starlink, bros. It's sad. I watched my neighbor, who's like a Gen Xer, set up Starlink, and it took him like 30 minutes. Like, it's not that hard.
called tech support, except it's not tech support. It was Ice Poseidon. Probably the worst person you could call if you're in trouble. As TLDR, all Ice said was, yeah, dude, I don't know. I think you're gonna die. That was my terrible Ice Poseidon voice impression. But he also goes on to dox exactly where he is while talking to Ice, including what floor he's staying on and which portion of the building he's on by, you know, showing the camera out everywhere.
What a building are you in? Like, what kind of building is this?
It's a condo building.
This guy. How old is this kid? Like 19, maybe 18?
I know, but is it rated for hurricanes?
It's in the red evacuation zone. It's 500 feet away from the water.
Yeah, but do you know what kind of windows it has?
I don't know, but they're broken. It has like these shattered windows.
Oh, but wait, those are, dude, how are they shattered?
It's like, you know, the fancy stuff. It's intentional.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Like, Ice Poseidon isn't the pinnacle of smarts either, but he's like, okay. Yeah.
Yo, dude, you're gonna
die,
if you want
bro.
to stay there and stream, that'd be good content, but you're gonna die.
I feel like this generation of streamers need to be studied. You're going to die, but it'll be great content is such a hilariously dystopian thing to say. But this dude is also dumb enough to where he doesn't understand the
I would've said
severity
that.
of a Category 5 hurricane. Because while it didn't hit as a Category 5, while he was streaming this, everyone thought Tampa was going to get hit with a Category 5 hurricane.
Why would I die?
Those windows are gonna continue to break.
All right, I have a lot of duct tape.
Poe's Law, man. I can't tell if this guy's actually that stupid or he unironically says this. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it'll be good content. So, hey, just so you know, the Starlink's not going to work in the clouds.
Well, I guess I'm then.
You need to, do you have anywhere where you can get home internet? Like on the Ethernet cord, like cable or something?
Yeah, I mean...
It's not gonna be lined on the inside, you dumb fuck.
There's one right here, actually. But I doubt it's connected to anything.
Oh my god, it's a coax. Hell yeah, brother.
That's not going to be connected, yeah. So, I mean, the Starlink doesn't work when there's a lot of clouds.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just be out here with no connection. I'll just make a YouTube video, I guess.
I'll just make a YouTube video, I guess. Bros, fucking kill me, man. I can't live on this planet anymore. This is physically painful to listen to. I try to like think of it like maybe they're being sarcastic, but then I realize the preceding steps to getting to this point would mean they are so fucking stupid that they're not being sarcastic and there's no way they're doing this like for comedy purposes.
Well, you're going to be dead, so that's not going to be possible.
I guess the appeal to this guy's stream is you just get to see a complete moron figure out life and the consequences live.
Well, I'm not worried about the windows.
Or the worst case scenario, the water starts flooding in from the front door, which, because the roof is probably leaking. It's going to be flooded with water. You're going to be drowning in the apartment. The window's going to fly in from the wind. And then you're going to be sucked out in a vortex, drowning while falling at the same time.
Chat, to put it into perspective, the person talking like to them is not exactly the most like, he's not a genius. Let's put it that way. Ice Poseidon is not really smart, but at least Ice is telling the truth. Like he knows that much. Yeah, he's the god, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was already leaking in here from the roof.
Yeah,
And it was barely raining.
Dangerous. It's not secure.
I don't think you could have called a less reassuring guy, but Ice then continues to list off how dumb this guy is and how many different ways he can die. But thankfully, he did tell him about how bad of an idea this generator inside would be.
Yeah.
No, even Ice is like, he's so dumb.
Don't plug in the gas generator in the apartment. You're going to die.
I wasn't going to. I was gonna put it like right there. Or here.
You dumb fuck.
I don't think you should turn off the generator anywhere inside the building because you could still, maybe the gases like make you pass out or something.
Damn. But I'm gonna...
It's a big building, but still.
But I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, but you
I'm
maybe
gonna need it, bro.
I don't know, I mean, you should like...
Ice is just covering his footsteps. If he tells him to not do it and then he does it anyway, at least he's legally covered that he didn't tell this guy to go kill himself. Like he's smart enough for that.
Rope the generator to the outside of like a rail or like a tree or something.
A tree?
Yeah, or like a rail or something, but if you turn it on inside, it might cause like some like carbon monoxide issues and you might pass out.
Alright,
explodes, the whole building goes down, then you drown, and that would be horrible.
Or I explode.
This is the dumbest clip I've seen in a long time. I feel like there's about 2 brain cells in total that are firing off in this conversation. I just can't get over the fact that this guy thought it was a good idea to be live streaming himself, breaking and entering, and trespassing for hours on end in a building that's very recognizable. It's very easy for someone who's familiar with Tampa to know exactly where he is.
Alright,
yeah, and he said he's next to the water too.
Alright, so what if
Really
I like duct
easy
tape
to
it around
identify.
those like what if I push it into the corner? I duct tape it around like 100 times around those bars.
The generator?
Yeah, and I just run the cords inside. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
a good idea. You can hear the sarcasm dripping from his voice.
That's a great idea.
Like, imagine I put it right here in this corner, and then I duct tape it on the outside of those bars a bunch of times.
That's a fan. Why didn't I think about that?
Why
That's a
didn't
great
I
idea.
think of that?
All right, why is it not a good idea?
Well, okay. I mean, I think that the rails on the balcony, they might fly off. So then you have a generator going 200 miles an hour. You crash it into something, and that's going to kill somebody. Or the gases leak through the window, still kill you. Or it explodes because a tree hits it, and then now the apartment's on fire.
Oh, Ice is like talking like he's going to be in the middle of Sharknado. I get that he thought that he was going to get hit by a Cat 5 hurricane, but Ice is too negative and Shuvi is way too positive. I agree. That apartment is probably a terrible place to be in a Category 5 hurricane. Everyone with a brain and that could evacuated.
But
There's no way that you're going to be able to turn that generator on inside the building without risking your life.
It's weird hearing Ice be the voice of reason
That's exactly what I'm saying, man.
until he's not.
If you want, I mean, if I was you and I was like really trying to get a stream going, I would risk it. I would turn on the generator.
He's being sarcastic. I'm pretty sure he's trying to be
At
sarcastic.
the bottom of the stairs and risk it. That's what I would do.
That's what I would do,
I mean,
100%.
how bad could it be?
Serious injury or death? Like, if he's running a generator in the hallway, that's just a recipe for disaster. And he's also potentially causing a hazardous environment for the construction workers for when they return. Anyway, that support call wasn't really that productive. And he then starts to receive hints that people outside of the Kick community are watching.
I'm a reporter with WFLA. Do we have permission to broadcast your stream when Milton arrives on land? I don't believe that's real, but if you are real, sure.
Like, what do he think was going to happen? But if that's not a massive reason to pack it on up and leave while you still can, I don't know what is. But despite all the warnings, he decides to go get his
The feds are now in this chat. Please evacuate.
generator anyway.
Crisis mode, which provides free crisis
Are generator emissions really that bad? No, I'm literally about to just go get my generator and then go to bed.
So he pulls the generator in, he grabs a shovel, and for some reason goes back downstairs. And this is where it seems like he gets stuck in a hallway and decides to try to open a door with his knife. And this is where he got arrested. But that last portion of the stream is like watching a Metal Gear Solid Let's Play as he's just quietly sneaking around the building, trying not to get detected.
No. Uh-oh. The feds on the other line watching this are probably laughing so hard. You can hear the police!
A lot of these girls are not. Some homeowners luckily able to.
Yeah, you can hear the walkie-talkies.
Let's see your hands! Please!
Police!
My hands are up.
Get down here! Right now! I'll fuck you up! Get down!
Oh, fuck you. Yo, if I was police, I would say that too. Fuck you up!
Get down! Put your phone down!
On the ground, now!
I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground.
Yeah, things look really bad for him.
busted.
And people didn't really seem to realize how bad things really are for him. Because this guy could actually go to prison for a long time for this kick challenge. Because the charges were armed burglary and resisting an officer without violence. In Florida, armed burglary can result in a sentence of up to life in prison. And after talking to some kick guys, I found out he apparently was denied bond. So he is still locked up as of recording this video. And this was all because of some confusion around an Aiden Ross challenge. Aiden didn't
It's not even the confusion. People are just lowbrow and think that. Again, it's not directly Aiden Ross's fault. Like, he didn't say, hey, everybody go stand. I'm going to give you $100,000. But you did kind of do that.
clear up the confusion with this
Yeah.
tweet, but sadly, this was after
Yeah, it was for specific streamers, but people are so stupid that they just took it like at face value. Like, he shouldn't have done it in the first place, but
sadly,
it just went
this was
too
after
far.
Shuvi has been arrested, because Shuvi got arrested at about 10:30 in the morning. Aiden corrected himself, or I guess set the record straight at like 5 p.m. Probably because of the Shuvi arrest and because of the dude on the hot air mattress outside live streaming. But I mean, come on, guys. The thing is, if you're going to break the law, don't. And especially don't live stream it. And if you're going to risk your life for a competition, you better have confirmation that you're actually competing in the competition. I wanted to add some context with this video, as a lot of people were wondering what happened before this viral arrest clip. So feel free to subscribe if you're new here, you might not see me again, and check out Incognito with my link down below for 60% off your first year, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I mean, I honestly think Ice Poseidon just farmed that kid for content. Yay! That was great. That was awesome. I love laughing at stupid people. Deserved! You don't even have 70K for the contract? Well, look, there's just layers of stupidity to this. I can't really, like, explain it. There's so many things that, like, a normal person would be like, I'm gonna think this through. Do I have a contract? Is it really worth it to die for content?